Well, the first edition of Punch was the last month 2021. Every the third floor at Cedar House, Adum Kumasi. Final live our Kessben television. We are also live on all the social media handles. Osain Eti Jumade our Kessben 93.3. Sanso and Awuti our 92.9 Yumbre. Yatrasi na yeshese. Yeah, parliamentary democracy, yes, yeah, very expensive. Democracy itself is very expensive. Now there are ekoso ewo embrashe bedwam CCA sa ena Ghana for Shushana. Ghana for saying any dream edifa ho. And among ben ena members of parliament wo to sa wobeto to niema ye na Ghana for NDLP ewe MPs ayato aba ediama won. Because kosi say the akoso wo mrashe bedwam a free fiada Friday ebesi eye enede Ghana for ewo ho nsem pii ene adwenkyere pii ekire enti anwumbre ya transi na ye hwese mrashe bedwam den ena ekoso ewo ho ne susanso ewo democracy net sen na ye koye nim no den ena wo say anamon ben na wo say tu afutu ben ena wo say de maye ho na yahwe ama democracy na ya bo ho ban ene ya transi so na ye sign awe say budget 2022 rejected budget and budget approved the agenkwa budget and some ben the key issues are raise concern our Ghana kwan ben ena ban empanyin for ehwe ni mu say wobatoto enema na enema adiye ama Ghana for enwumbre yebehwe na yaka honsem ewo Punch Jumade so our Kessben television and on Kessben radio. Now there are ekoso ewo Asante Mantema be say it's doing so back. Well, Minister for Energy Honorable Maxwell Matthew Opoku Prempe, aka Napo, or a member of Parliament, Science Minister for Energy. Or the Atuja, or by Proden and Penny for Baha. Or the Atuja say we a doom so. Nam say we doom now CC. Challenges are when you challenges are all two and a month say. Anyway, Nimu ye or Befix Niema. Na yenya your lights and a back to the full swing, send ya share anymore. And ye doom some. Ene yakro enye sikasem ene de yakosa how ayewo mu nemom the pylons no ho kakra bi na atichima ena wo siesie se be ya ebetimi anya nkane asene a ewo se yenya no enti abutre kakra bi ene wo se Ghana de hyewo Asante Mantamenya se niema ebetuto eyie enwumbre Yema wakwaba the aba Punch Jumade esomeding at the Ohene Gyan. Lord, thank you, and I will say thank you to Alaj Ishak Che Brobe Ewaha Enyumbre. Yenena Tidy Juma is not a new person to the program. He is a TESCOM patron. He is also a lecturer in terms of about economics, finance, and accounting, Honsen Sema, we fall on him. And you bring budget to Honsema Bay, now a home bay here saying, no, a better chain and come on. The agenda adventure on Sema Coso, Ewo, and Brash, a bedroom. I like the shack, Chebrobe, Memado.
Yeah,
na empom ti se
nya me na dom na nso
na busa fo ho
yeguso kakra
na ebia bisa say are we back to dum so and as light no be ko fie na ye dum no kakra ebobe no ndu a na aba back bebi kra wa ye dum na ya na ne so no eba back na ye den see ye dum agina we have light out ebi bisa say den e koso
a problem me das mini I mean encha ya hwefo ne yetiefo me nko me mpesua so nsita kwa man because said the bia me ye no no nko chia ma de share lawyer nkania ne de hu hia pa o ɛho hia pa na nano mpo ene your officer na de no call na call no light na sisi so no
ebo disco
I said
Tabani ebo disco obi ara ji ni handkerchief na light na ni ebo se we
ebo disco ni I said, yeah, our friend is saying ambulance, banner, you know, hazard lights, no. Na, dear, I'm kind of no, I'm put the lights off because on here, Bob's singing now, and I think that's the danger of what is going on. On our west, now, almost associate at the end. But difference between the ecosystem and the doom so. The only thing is that your timetable be a follow.
But also my timetable any because Greco 4 any determined say and now there echo son to show for like want to say na you bet me at the amount time with then they distribute. Do come at timelines be any other bet me so.
Oh, I see.
That's the challenge that they have.
I see. And in just
of the temples no back na po na ko buato omo pylons no so.
Exactly.
And building it me beside see paying back. Also mo to mount sawe no cry no mass no. Omo concrete no mugu a I just say no kwan di be 3 weeks. Enya sa na udi see but the third week, man, would see so anyhow
stability in your
and like those things.
Can I just say it's going to take us about 2 months or?
Oh no, from what they are saying, you know, I just go myself by close of this month. Then Emma bed to
Emra back.
Fixing.
Emra back. I'm fixing idea.
Also, did Christmas with lights.
Oh, who's that? Idea who here, but Napoli is a minister you can trust. Or you'll be a Jumadin unimye teacher say yenya the improve point in the you can trust him say obe prove point name of the question the the only thing is that any nationwide any Ghana in Ashanti region na we na two so that's also another difference between the Dumso and that John Dramani Mahama and the question say but omomodiana omun CC in term na said the kind na amount for any bronya no light than say because last year some na COVID-19 no na amo bia kwan kra ma na nko ba bia and if you say this year the area is almost make it up but them say Ghana Health Service also and me ready Germany the protocols, the restrictions be to civil servants are up to now. Vaccinated, you know. Say, vaccinated, untimi kwajuma, untimi certain places, restricted. Basically, I say, call lockdown. So, said it's kind of yes, because yes, untimi ejuma baby a domo, untimi nko baby an konko juweni. A lot of places, you know.
Restaurants and all
crowd card restaurants near that places crowd card that untumi nkodia let's just say wo dey lock down no
so Ghana ya say from next year that is
and who here because the nipa bi wo wan push wo mo a enya dia wo be so ade we so en ama o man ye sikasam say nyina nsam bebrebe atoye ya na woni ebinom edi nkomo a na omo kan ahokyra ba enema boa e kosoro eni sa niema na omo de omkeka na sa na ne wura fi se ewiase ma bia sa niema na kosoro na wo de no kra to nchen a asai o ma bia sikasema wo bia e rebuild ne mind kakra back so that is the danger of COVID-19 na e ba e no kutia ya pomudin kuma manfo eno na at the same time no na sign essay o man sikasem you know enzo so the nyamina say the vaccine number they say crowd them say there was another announcement about I think 7 million doses and also so as ababedu and team if you say as I say you timidity niema bi etoto akwan mum na de ommo ne de no tumika na okokobo yetimi nya hands on this one. They say Ghana Health Service for also report on another variant.
The Omicron aina. Assign starting unity.
Exactly.
As if South Africa and another places other countries we are starting call lockdown.
Exactly. The assurance are omudia maye say yeah boy dey complete ni dey. Variant no virus no was kakra dey. And so still an yeah abo yeah dey no agi boosters na ka ho ni dey. For
now.
We are for now no dey we know say we are safe. Just from abusianfo wa omo odie no say dey nuru na bebebu. Ebi amomodien na ontu anamo na wonye vaccine no because utie apomudin adwumayefo mpanimfo a almost the moment atoyrencham bi saa beba yare domo a esai nipa saa beba a wo be hyase se ubenya ne ho panie e de awo no na kyese ye no na kyerɛ sɛ wadi ade no so nkunim nsa aba bedura wi vaccine na ba bedura wi na yen susu ye se ye modia na kyese
Ghana Health Service also more like education we no more intensify
exactly
still angry for misconceptions be about the vaccine that is an I mean we need to engage
exactly
I am for how we should engage them assembly members we should engage them civil society as software we should engage people
exactly
like out the announcement so yes that is omomwadi enkrana edi be 15 years going yes starting vaccination group for say omo on school a problem edi be ban ada we should engage. We should talk more.
Exactly.
Na man fontaine ye ma say it is in the interest of ankasa say ye be gye ade no. Say be boy ye ho ban. Na ya bo others nso aka ho ban.
Sa enkora bremu nya mpane ya boy ya. Ebi aga ye ntiase o. Yeah, my me nua ba no odimachi ka kra measles and the measles kra and then tension kra because mo kra no kra wie because ye di kan abone pane no so entino enkra no ma me hye ye funumu no okọ hospital na akra no to hwa na ya hyase na bone pane no ye enti obenyini no sa tenchema ne kunkunkunkum kwara ye you know 70s and 80s and so it's it's all because of vaccination polio so say vaccination against polio no nyina ewo ho a etimi ebo enipa ho ban anything as satab no oba osisu na so wo so ma me ngudu na emu nan kura wu a na me wonsia na me ko umienu na mienu no ekuku wu na me yede but then obi kase ma umienu me ngu biem and so say atoyrencham bi ama me city say bi a lorry accident bi ana say bi a omnyina benyini you know aye brane nti vaccination dey yesremu a obi amomodien ase obehwe na wabopane ne bi na yetimi aboye ho ba
bedasi alaji sa check brobe na wo hwe no enwumbre wo san etie no e Kessben television and on Kessben radio abo and of chapa onsima aduonu miensa enwumbre yatnasi na ye hwe de koso e wo mbra se bedwam ho na ye de sha se the obi ene kan say the parliamentary system is the most responsive and responsible system of government. Let us not allow it to go into disuse. I repeat, parliamentary system is the most responsive and responsible system of government. Let us not allow it to go into disuse. Full stop. We exercise ye share yamamu and shisha nea ema dipa na ye timamufo no ehunu se aba wato ne ho nsusanso ne nea address your concerns na ekeka ho na parliamentary democracy so far e dey ade pa enke responsive and responsible to the citizenry enti no kokoboro ne se yenhwe yie na ya to na jeje mu amana ankwa ankofa oye ne ya na so ha bia ambre There ekoso ewo embrashe bedwam. Ishak me sure say wa monitor, especially Friday the course wo embrashe bedwam.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday the showdown. And then Wednesday neda they see ewo embrashe bedwam. Nedi kan wo general impression.
My impression is that the ekoso ewo parliament no Porto Kessben was here horrible. Idea airtime and yefe and fata my Ghana. Your democracy in your crana at least say you're best 29 years heading towards 30 years. And you know say a democracy in yini crana at least a yini kakra. Nanso so your drum pempen so be I don't know, say a beer a nyanko ponjisha. And near be a election results be a CA. NASA election results no are different from the year from 1992 all the way up to 2020. Now 2020 the present new, completely new dynamics. Dynamic number one, and is a term be you buy a fourth Republican under a fourth Republican constitution. Party or be winning presidential elections was a winning majority in parliament. And yet ding say president and as executive omo bibia omo de co parliament no and tanye said ye we see akwakwakwe. Now 2020 dear Nanado Dankwa Kufuado are winning a landslide. But parliamentary elections no apai 137. And the independent candidate were declared so by joining on MPP. Our parliament. Ye no nitima MPP etiminya even majority in parliament. Senko decide. So or ko NDC for no NDC for kwakotina. And can this for a majority say? I just say and more members of parliament in their chair committees in the Kekahunya. Okay? Now, when you crana a pie yenya independent member of parliament more beka MPP homa ekokoye MPP former majority no. Ye kwakoto aba ayi speaker. Minority at the woman candidate aba. Yewra Right Honorable Alban Kingsford Sumana Bagbe from NDC and a Professor Aaron Michael Quay from MPP. Yakokoto aba na opposition na one win the presidential election no. Ono ni nipa ana be speaker of parliament. Inti lawyer, it brings us to a crossroad. Na the SSC summary me assure say emfie enan enum eye koye anim no ena me assure say ye behunu say bia we na see sa na Nyankopon hwehwe. If we say it's your field, so I don't intend to to go into the constitutional issues because I'm not a lawyer, and then also go into the standing orders of parliament because I'm not a member of parliament. I'm not conversant with those things. But at least adiba ye tie a lawyer for kudam to some any empanimfo bebre tie members of parliament and some ni bibia entino yetimi kire adwene wo ho emano eyeye sesei se koruma omo ye formo ye do cry the debate cry head any ho sa
answer the beba korum.
All right, okay.
Answer the beba korum no.
Okay.
Like said and I will wa you say sa tibia ye kom say yenya hang parliament.
Exactly.
137 and then independent joining the
majority
the MPP
yes.
to form the majority
exactly.
for business.
Yes.
Now Ghana for now we follow sa system na sema o kan any say eye one day actually say ebeboa ma ya ye ne friend consensus building ebeboa ma fanu no etimia no aya no baba ya no akobankrom no madwen oman Ghana ho ewo wana muntu a obetu tamai omukoto aba oyi right honorable Abambabe Nkrofo say yes for the first time o aban a oteso a obi oye opposition and a speaker of parliament or preside and also so beboa kra deepin sa consensus building near ACA present disappointment say ama wona na wo susu say enka we ebeye susu bia pa bia ma yetimi ade sa Ghana hodo consensus building no abani say you know just
nipa bia ni ho a asema okay nipa bia ni ho a o sechere no kan ye echen John Jinapo Abu Jinapo omo papa can say he one of the or summarize the work in simple terms among for busa ne say oba ba ko ye NDC MP oba ba ko ye MPP MP wakwakwa ye minister na se say uhu say ana se one de abaye to no 2020 no hunsunsu aso no any de if you know ono ankasa na yemu ma ne de no kire say Ghana for say NDC for ni MPP for omunya dwuma mo lawyer I'm on record my biggest disappointment Alban Bapping. That's my biggest disappointment. O ye nipa bia wa di nipa hwamo pa.
Say hunti.
Me ba ho. Emra was say the yegitum. Na se sa na ye fa no. Although abana ye kotu ye na secret ballot. Say wonya MPP for mienu mom koto abama no. Enti e ba ye no na amanfo say esese yetimi ehunu sa traitors no omo yi ama no kese na utum say MPP for ejahye wankofo mu pa but me ye one of the people me catch am say no people must calm down if we say Abambabe no kra no woni John Mahama problem big problem pa I will be him and I'm sonti and a bagbing one sign uncle contested for member of parliament or Nadalio Kaleo. And yadi obabaya John Mahama bidding. Number two, Mr. can say, look, he is the most experienced parliamentarian in Ghana. Forget about MPP NDC. 28 solid years in parliament. He is also an outstanding lawyer. And senya say me ye MPP ni a ade na kya say Abambabe oye speaker one news hunu no ana onim ni de na obede be adwuma no but say there lawyer the whole of this week mama mensa so say Abambabe are a huge disappointment emani e wo Gimpa business school na Professor Stephen Adai is a professor of leadership. Na obeshasi akasa osese okoba bia na dede wo ho na eniema atochema eniema nkoyie nomni ayi a nesa o hwehwe a menhwehwe mfiri form menhwehwe mfiri ko hwehwe free soro na adwene sa epo free niti. I want to deal with behavior first, then later principles. Behavior number one from Abambabe. I feel say na enya dia ehun hia and they say so what me enya party in power na emu nipa bi anya gidie wo mu atimi atoa mo akọ lady house no dia. And in a term beyond one casas acceptance speech, no, Osaka say, Ghana Juma now, baby, now in your party, Juma. But you say, you know, here, sir, one of friend is saying, majority leader, eyi ewo parliament nso de eye kasa enye blows if papa no so wo na wo number ne saying o number ne saying na wan nanansi wa no no akire wo no bobre me ye number 3
no but se nye bibo Isha
yes
se bia omo nim se dia Honorable Sechi Mensah-Bonsu.
Yes.
Our majority leader.
Yes.
And Minister for Parliamentary Affairs.
Yes.
One our nim senior one rights Honorable Abansuman Babin.
Yes.
Senior one kita who did tea and over fan say. It was just one of the usual some kind of maybe kind of say
place.
But
to be very honest, anything I say me dealing with the behavioral part, you know. Didn't you make us me cite this example and say, "What to me no? A year dignity. Wo yama to me na amanaya homa so potokasam arrogant." And I have said it without the slightest of hesitation, because that is exactly, in my opinion, that is exactly what it is. Sa engagement no, here se obe kachre wo friend. For years in Parliament, say we number saying. Now me a number 3. And so how?
Then your fact says number 3.
I have no problem with that. And so how? I feel glad they will claim so number 2. I feel glad they will say one no wait me impeach president amana ye. Meanwhile, president ain't been impeaching no. And he or plays some powers be. Arrogance be or to me be any ahomaso be na the tiene say
no but who want to say
meba
matter meba
the moment enipa no be hase say o behave sa no na wama wo mu a omudi na chie no said ye ese anka otimi ka omo bom etimi no omo yadwuma ebom no na ensakraye ahase eba mefiri say the wo kind obi so free say said the mimi to her mimi hu no mimi kindness apepepe and the members of parliament ni bi ebe interpret no hwe okwabrani akwakwakotwe akonwa na ofri said the ofom na okotwe akonwa no the owosoro no ni suban bi enkan no ana aka no ono so demonstrate powers say wo say wonye substantive speaker dia any akonwa no substantive speaker na dia antimi mountain so I said wanom tramo lawyer I said wanom tramo enti Ghana mapa esalai ekoto aba ebia na ebia pemfo okay obi sabi oyare and so was sacrificing the court to a parliament. Wako boami ayan papa. Said ye beya o man who be of man be see and your party be see. The moment you enter parliament, yes, vehicle do ko and your party, but the Juma ko on o yama o mine gun into o mine sika de piaoka. O mine na me ama office ma out here. And you were mining and so we're home first and son what doing Mamanyuku. That is not what we are seeing in parliament right now.
Okay. Maybe I was seeing it so a large Ishak Che Brobe and Oceano and Yumbre, Utieno and Yumbre. Now I heard the parliamentary discourse also since Friday, ABC, and their respect to the budgets, whether say you better approve 2022 budget. And I say you better disapprove and I better reject 2022 budget. And no more enkita hudi and I did. Now let's remember back. Now, so we share over the years, Fourth Republic, and I'm pose Nana Rodanko Kufuado or by a so as the president. The first term in office. Tembia budget akobiano. E wom se obenya din, ombetu din, ombeye say, but eventually, omukabom na omo aje budget no atum. Now they see this time a yehuni. Is it not the case say abana otie konwa so sisi and for that matter the finance minister the engagements with members of parliament and na anwie peye ntia enam so ama yehuni to the extent say proud to say Friday na the ebesi no the signals were clearly written on the walls say interviews some granted yet say look ya kana muntie de ya ene yen so ye be gina tintintintin ya ejira enya engagement na ntimi anko ya ama yehuni ayehu
lawyer machre de o kan ya to ama me speaker na me wie ne de enche kwa
quickly on that one yembra
dinche me kasa ne say engagement no any executive no kwa wona we leader wona ye speaker of parliament e both ways adienti na make no say o pese wo leave footprint bi o pese wo ye speaker no na wonfie nan ne beso no MPP for NDC for ombetena sia kase o papa bi ba ne efe na right honorable Kessben na ofu opposition enso so na obeye speaker wotimi ye ma eko frenchem na don't go for you adamfo it takes two to tango. I'm going to blame MPP any ebia your side kakra, but Parliament honey Babi na leader. Enti die kosui ye twa eko Al Jazeera, BBC, CNN or not as a speaker of Parliament. E can say na kire no. Oh, I am a jurisdiction. E can say na kire no. Let's say mistakes be oye. Mistakes be oye. I'm not a lawyer, but I can read say who say we dey am from so. 2015 wo kasa wa parliament e wo record so emma wo friend saying speaker do ajaho ono so se wo kasa ye no so ogina wo kasa no so edisi ni gina ye se ba se wo mo take decision e wo parliament dia say 275 members of parliament na e wo ho no chance munya nipa 138 and son what not take a decision a record of parliament hall
that is pursuant to article 141 of the constitution.
Exactly. Wo Amban Kingsford Suman na Babin what jina wona so wo parliament akasam ya record what ho de no tie dwemu o speaker right honorable Doja ho wagina wo kasa no so e de si gina ye e da parliament e record da ho one baba be ye speaker and you can't tell Ghanaians that wo wunim o ko take a decision our parliament e fa budget ho enipa wo mo ho a wo mo eto aba no e ye 137 Parliamentary Hansard, ya record 137. Afedi ukokota Dubai, this na 138. Na Facebook wall, what's here 138? Na emra na wo take a decision no. Na majority for no ba kwa ba betena konna ho bi e wo soro ba bi. Your friend is saying so winim. Wa modin. Now say dear Hansard ne capture 137 any the wo speaker who control to Facebook wall no what ridiculous self what did you want him okay and so apart from the behavior no baby ye no mo be can say oh we experienced member of parliament he even have a problem with John Mahama and so bet me I fair and balance no Sandy we say a catastrophic mistake, a yam from Swa, a yam from Swa, and minim said the Amranisik eticandia, which me killing frack on Yanis quite years or children. One month yet the reason for this chaos. What? Look, you to me blame Obia, anti Ninsun Sans, what an abba, Obidi Chiacunya. But let me deal with the engagement issue. All right.
Consensus issue.
I'm coming. Let me deal with that quickly.
Because say ebia brebre ama say amane sanka. Ebia engagement no wie peye a.
Yeah.
Ena anko hia say members of parliament na omo majority side.
Yeah.
Ebi wo US ananka wo kwa yaresa. Honorable Henry Cote was there.
Yeah.
And I call for medical reasons. Yenyina nim say honorable Kennedy he was recovering from the surgery or a road minister who was also out there or outside. She had to rush back.
Yeah.
Oh, Henry was in Germany. He had to rush, like quite a fast work for mobile and all that. Now was see a Drew side level no say. I was say every single member of parliament or majority, but will be across the globe. I was say a co-founder, but because on that Friday, they say, man, sir, I'm sure I'm not budget, they called 20.
Lawyer,
well, we could have built consensus.
Lawyer, Ukraine, what do you have anymore? I mean, come chikakra. I mean, some family so.
Now, what shall I say, Anna?
Jose.
Ubeka wa shall I say to us? Ubeka wa chikakra. Ubeka wa chikakra. They are now 9.
So, party. May you sure pass soon. Parliamentary elections. MPP be taking it serious. If we say the SCA is quite clear, say a bedroom pempenso be Emma party bako enya president. I win the presidential election. Ama the opposition party I win massive our parliament. Ama the opposition no and acquire majority in parliament. The kokobanisa ni ensuya bibi enfri de eko sisiye mudia.
How would you govern?
How would you govern? You're not going to question about enkitahudie no, engagement no. Emma sa kosa no ehu hia na emudo. So na meba ho sese ya enhyehyɛ New Patriotic Party ɛyɛ de kɔtɔ ne parliamentary elections me yɛ sure pass afutu ensakra nipa chance nsohwe. If we say me can the yemi yapa kese pie amase. I have to be very honest with you. Because I must say, Echo to Baba Jamal, NDC candidate. I must say, yes, he bought a maho buying. I must say, you're buying, I'm on buying. Now, lawyer na oko tu, I must say, no, or no kwe walusu. Se ye can say, you were lawyers be you were professors be you could down for be or parliament or I must say or honor or twa badiama MPP. They say can help with your course. Damn change na the kokoye. I mean, it's about time we talk to ourselves and now said ra me tie napo ewo peace
and nanopa
and oh okay na or the agudie saa and so no o kana sem and I don't remember so I say yen kasa kire yen.
But there are places where imposition, I mean, me clearly say what the way ba you beto atiano na nema bia ntia na chinchin de be ba na engrofa for.
As a matter of principle also protecting ma adjust for you protecting. Michael Quay Jr. and no call head on. Eka kete no ko jakunya no free nsa. Na oyasa enye se akwatia ene dom kwa benyon sa ade no it may affect votes from obia wo even vulgar. If you say so a party news na your party kra adentini yesi gina yesi bom man ho ban na indeed a man bi wo ho a ya bom ho ban na man bi wo ho a ya nyede ya mo ho ban sa discrimination no yesre yan ye be kasa kire
yan find another time to look at the tenor issues.
Number two you no na feed into skirt and blouse no so what you say you no so enema independence bebre ekobe bebe bae so na say 2020 results no nya beto ho se ya awim no 135 with independent joining MPP no na nya se obi ene be ka kire obi say the only way out is engagement. Lawyer, do you know say and someone NDC for say one more how ever home na yenhwene krokra sansem no ansana budget no mo agye atomo no se say am no ka say yeah ukoyewura okujeto abla kwa Facebook wall aka de ba ko pe within short time no one more claiming in engagement ya woka here but adenti na yewura agbans Kingsford someone a backbone what lead this chaotic parliament situation way if we say na engagement no na ebeye dwuma se na nya dwuma anka yewura okujeto abla kwa sisi akọ no Facebook wall wa report wasaka 11 nko an no muntimi enka ho asem emani nsiye was it number 1 benchmark values no and they say 40 items no a buying and review just that one to me interested be as I say no items that could 30 and I can say 25 but what review it minority one more any age ewo aka energy yes you so say the yeska yes take a aka energy eso Dr. Kessben upon in a board say yem pejam between 35 to 40% say the beya e fa musika na ebeba no Ghana ebenyeska kese mo se said ye si tro ade no part bi no yesesa no se ye ewu okujeto abrakwa Facebook wa report say aka energy issue no my resolve again our friend is saying a Japan was it a Japan so no aban no abandon a Japan but a Japan was not on the table and the or how can a Japan was not on the table. A Japan Attorney General and Minister of Justice office. And because say one no be any pensem money ni bibia awie na office be a president because some radio fako parliament. No mo nhwe say ye koya nim na be ya ye koya nim. Say so ye ntontwene a ne ato atwene. President position no. But at least a hono so some radio na hwe minority eye okay with it. And say our friend is saying Brekuso coastal our friend is saying protection no tidal waves na you know ye no so what say no so why dey ye no so omo akrokra so automatic adjustment formula na just say government ni fees and the fines no near and also be increasing by 15%. We have 15% and according to one non Facebook wall no 15% and I'm say e bia o maji atom. Name a automatic adjustment say emre no won transekra no abobo ho na ade no na edu kwanimu no. Wo se ye no so aban atweasan e wo automatic adjustment no.
Okay.
So and lawyer just imagine so within short time minority are clear, but be no more challenging now, or more clear with majority. Amanaka 11 on crampono. You go could to back and say rate 1.75 no. One officer Emra Bese 1. Abana say 1.5. And already now buying up to 0.25. Mitie our friend is Haruna Idrisu or communications program be. One also wakaka the same thing na 1%. One also can say 1%. No more crime pay below 1%. But who say idea buying here ska until no more jia to say enye enko 1%. They say the other one 1%, 1.5. Yeah. Enti ye no enho ye no kwa na ofi say we watchna fie enko do next week. Na say we no mun kan wie ya na. Enti nanka die Koka ye ko parliament biana. Nanka we ni bit me resolve. E kire say okosa na obusa ye no e kosa e ho me pese akokoye executive ngwa.
Okay.
Leadership of the House, Parliament, a speaker, deputy speaker, first deputy speaker, second deputy speaker, majority leader, deputy majority leader, a first deputy, second deputy, and when any one more whips near you. This is about the timer. And this woman come as parliamentary leadership as one unit. Then they also look at the executive as another unit. Now almost and maybe into no question no money do kobo. Enti wo executive no di bibi parliament no. Na leadership no ye aware ni nkomo no baby asa de ade ni sifa bia. O hawa aban ewo. Enti a wo se wo de etuo we na eba. Die wo de ba be ye. Ekwan yam fa so mo bobbo ho ban na mo ayire aban. No ne nsa kesika na odi ayade na odi kwakwaye no mu nyina mo de santias enti minority ko any leader ko a no so won komo hwam bia won so won ni won nkofo kekasa ansa na major na se minority agya tumu a ye nipa nan a na won kohwa yarehwe odi okwakowo ajosafo kra de no kra no wasanji leave omo nyina hu hia so omo nyina be pre omo ho aba. If we say nipa 9 minority here 137. Mu 10 crowd ba can we say no a ade bi da ho bia no on betini agya tuma ma na e. The engagement in there lawyer me feel say e ade ho hia pa.
Me da se alaje shakche brobe na me no twetwe enkomo anwumbre punch jumadi e Kessben television. We are also live on Kessben UTN live on Kessben radio 93.3 92.9. Anyway, yeah, wahala in Parliament. They so Parliament now. Friday. Now, Honorable retired right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Abba Babinana Otiedjem, Minister of Finance, Ekoy, and leadership, both majority minority. Ekitahudi na majority leader Mrashebeja speaker said Oma finance minister kwan nanka omfa na disredie bi emeto Mrashebeja fo anim no susu say so decide disredie no beto nani no cheche nema mu a nke beboa ama pa na minority na bo say we reject eye budget no nke obesesa won adwen honorable say chairman sabonsu bono a speaker say ono de obema honorable Haruna Idrusu a movie were making the statement before obema Minister of Finance akasa honorable say chairman sabonsu na asema papa ye be kan bimpo a on kasa wie no na ebe sesa asema na nka honorable Haruna oye minority leader ebe kan ntino yentie no speaker kan say Honorable Haruna Idrusu nkasa me say hona ade no ehase a enam so a workout ekopie decision we take here on Friday 137 they say it is 136 purported rejection of the budget. Now a sequence of events and a majority here press conference said they see Friday, you know, illegality, null and void until Tuesday. Budget, you know, on Bessenyara University budget. Tuesday, we quite transient and pampa minorities also NC Parliament to cry. But majority, you know, now in the absence of the Speaker of Parliament and the first Deputy Speaker, Honorable Joe Osewu, so a member of Parliament for Bekwai, and I was set Otinedrum. Enti ono so okotena adwam no na eho akohia se honorable say chairman sabonso edi kan move ye se sa decision na we take in Friday no enam se eye null and void enti no eye void ab initio na say eye ade e wo so paper free ho kra enti o move ye se won cancel sa ade no na emma kwan na won restate eye motion na obe move for acceptance or approval of the budget. Honorable Joe Wise, Emma Kwan, ma move we ya ogina so kan say enam say de si fiada na amfa mra kwansunti no wetwam ana say wabo agu kwanya beto ho sa na tie de a ene budget no wona wo ye in favor move we onyina say those against obi ani wo kan against budget approved. Now minority for we are no say se mo say fiada na ye 137 enti na ye form quorum enti ye ntumi reject budget no dia eye den na 137 na fiada entumi and reject budget 137 etumi approve budget on Tuesday. Majority say look ye quote article 141 of the constitution quorum any here quorum no eka say anya hwe no ansana ubetumi a deliberate on a matter like say budget and edom anim no there was at least half of all members of parliament that were here present parliament and yet those present and voting all members of parliament at least one half also were here present and the majority asema war can say to the extent say Honorable Joe Oseusu or a member of parliament for people of Bekwai. He is a member of parliament. So he is a member. And you know, ye count no eka homa yenya 138 to form a quorum. Nembo munya form a quorum no jie neba abato no there. Or no on to be, but still with 137 you can approve. Because I wouldn't quorum now. And I will be issue say you can't even take a decision. But once you have the quorum, no, those present and voting, no, if you have the 137, you can then approve. And or they approve here. And also so minorities, so at the exchange I will call you or say that we will move. Say the year Tuesday, no one cancel. Honorable Joe Boguya, Ecofasa, and Chinua Shobai. The Yabedus is here. But the good thing, and they say, well, na Kasa who say, you see a Wednesday. Eye nedano entwa yi enti wapagana focho ena wan kasa so hu se wanya anobaba ye ambuild the consensus Ghana and the best offer enti wona kote ekua nipa aduonu 10 from here 10 from here wonyina akotena se wodi enkita ho akosi se wobekọ next week Tuesday no na wode eye enkrata bi koto wo se yekohia ye yaje we atum ye say free na ekwe ye build a consensus say na ye kono. Is it not a good sign? So one ankasa atena se hu say yem form 20 member committee na one ankasa nkotena se na ye rekwan be fa so a ye be ye engagement na build a consensus in the interest of Ghana.
This is going forward no. The leadership of parliament and your committee the leadership of parliament so more in the name of parliamentary system. Look, we've always had executive. We've also always had judiciary. But beer Ghana 64 years plus ni no yasofa a parliament. Tambia we be kubiano was suspend the parliament. And the parliament is a quembiasono. Your parliament as an institution, your bohom by. And the leaders, no, as who say, a more said, yes, say, Ombabua may a parliament as an institution, your bohom by. Na womo almost suit no more buying no more near, and so ebitimi abua members, no, na womo so much me a come one boom, no more so much subampa. Look, me feel say speaker there, or bar. Maybe we will be no. Dear course will be no. Sir, as I said, the Twitter, maybe I
shall Dubai, but I'm sure so monitor 24/7.
BBR. President, a budget, and or the parliament. Don't take it as if say a year. Finance minister Nedia. Emrebuno. And your finance minister budget no. And your president budget no. Name what the assumer finance minister and what the better parliament anymore. For God's sake, say you were Kenneth Kuntunkrunku Foriata and what parliament. for one reason or the other, whether genuine or not, o pese o free parliament hon okwa. O order what friend is saying. Marshall for say ye me walking out. Look, you Rabba Ben, to be very honest with you, young leaders so. And you may be a why. And Kawunya and Kawahi and Kabaye, then so why a penny moon, na a dom a do a chie nintino, tembiano, and Sebi Waha, o many wapekwan papaso, abutoyemu, and adia crocra. Now, to the extent of the way or order, Marsha, Yamefa or friends say Kenoverata in full parliament. It is as if, say, president, and now all order out of parliament. Yes. Say, you call Wale ye. Otumfo said to Abibu, one maho as a person. Then so to bofoma or mobile. Nippon buy and then yes, I'm going to
Vice President.
Vice President, Mammy, Vice President, a buyer or Kodasin. Or he and I, 2 or 2 no, Edene, a bar while or no Kodana say. No.
Pimso.
Or Pimso, because of Pimso and Somai. And the Pimson is what yes, than eating, Echo Commano. Say, you were Kenoforata, our parliament, wa. O Jinahoro and another Danko Kufu Nidimu. Untimi order Marsha, and I say, yeah, me fanum free parliament, or just like that, and create all this kind of confusion. Yeah. Look, I still stand by my words, and I still want to advise Yera of friends saying, Aban Sumana Kingsford Babi, say, Yemu Bidie, Yenina Manu Kum, Nelso, Emra, ye pound on the so no speaker no. And ye man for any abren, yen ye catch a man for the woman remain calm. Mr. Papa no wonim deɛ ɔwɔsua ho no ye wogidie wɔ no mu so sɛ wɔbɛdwene Ghana nkankro na nyanya ne party baako nkankro ɔno an acceptance speech so ɔka saa asɛm no so efiri nano na mmom ɛyɛ akwakoye sɛ deɛ nano no kan yɛ no na nakoma ɛnta it is up to him or bɛsɛ mfie miɛnsa wɔ n'anim to right the wrongs ɛyɛ too dirty, you know, for the first year. Look, people for being a court of the Obayo. And look at saying another Danko Kufuado nominees for ministerial positions, minister, deputy minister, Ningina Square in parliament, and Tina Enka a very good beginning. And as I think it made it was so. Media on one ma the entire process, Nanso so a foot to Sacranipa. And sorry to make a Sacranipa. So say 10 from here, 10 from here, and a crowd or more engagement, no. A bianca speed of the bay engagement, no. Senya di SC ya, anka entmin cotot in 10 sa. So, Yanuntino, me feel say, dear Biano, Yadbesia dear, na yatasin bayansa foam, na ye move on as all mine.
Bedasi Alaj Ishak Brobe, who is a Tescon patron, who is also he analyzes finance, economic and accounting issues, social issues. También no Adrian Ghana or Punch, and I said Democracy is another platforms. And you bring Oshe Punch or Kessben television. Usai 88 Jumadi or 93.3 or Kessben radio. Sa or Asante Mantem and Potem. Zansona Usai 88 Jumadi or Cranen and Potem. 92.9. We're live on Facebook. We also watch us live on YouTube. My dream Mususu and my same December by a back in Kaina. We are safe and United. But quickly, no, Vice President, my media, Wale now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Damfo. Mr. Thomas.
Yes, Saturday.
So, Nemame, Oba Penny, Sarah Adu. I was a friend Nana Ma Donko on so we free na Saturday we and I bepe no crabre na ye no atwaso na Sunday no yakon na sia sorry e was ante achema subua enti Saturday we there do phone na no kusibuafo public sector reform CEO ne maame e na memendai ebekọ akọ ebua no na ya kra de chikra kra e wa asante achem asubua e wo Asante Mantema nti we no Elmate school park hona 1 week in a one be nti and then Saturday and Sunday all roads leading to Asante Achim Asubua Mr. Kusibuafo when Abusiafo ne Mamo Yako will be there to support Abusiano near Mama Meno it be fitting final barrier and funeral rites.
Yeah, and mako na ye because na yengina near with Department of Accountancy and Accounting Information Systems. Enti kura minim so mako na ye.
This is quite daso yo. 1 week kwa we na. Daso chezo 6 seconds na wala.
Oh fine. Satama
good super
dikapa. Tum. Edenya ono so nensa dem bi. Sa na ese ba. Enti mini akusi we de mefa fidi kese so na makase otwedi ampon on shouting. Na no mitie no Kusibuafo na ma me ne ka chire
last born
enti na che say o se ma me no we nkra no obey 50 years
and papa so over 70 years over 70 years
exactly some so me abrewa ka chire sa am so me abrewa ka chire sa and so ono so ka ho bi na
food for thought
yakopɛ ma me kra bia ma omo ebabu am ye me ma me ye kama enti minia yengina yeba na yaba bejamu oni abusiafo catchre die
and the woman last time I call me no ko engage at the age of 80 something 90 100 plus the woman was very sharp very sharp when you engage you be amazed
na the tian say ohun
be amazed
na obi nimu a our fans say, oh, na so mama when you wie enti abrewatia ono ho ne yakwaje adwen
very alert okay so Mr. Kusibuafo ne abusiafo nyina ye mamu nyina ya akosa nso na Mr. Otin is the EPA Environmental Protection Agency omo regional director ewa Asante Mantema ono nso so ne maame Efrim anti Kontonchi Mampong Sunday and a 1 week in a babaso so Mr. Otin share the modia busiafo nyina so edru ho a obapanyi Esther Mankwa manu awo free momo ebehia ewo Tonsuom Palace ho and so Sunday ewo Mampong and so ebeba baba buata busiafo na chi na 1 week no mai hihye no na mo messages a aba sabri ewo jumade so na yenhwe so far messages are must send abano ye yembrasona will come back to the studio na yatwa jumadi so where are the messages okay just what's up messages. Okay, let me try and see. Okay, Papa Lawyer, your studio dear, who did it? The bench is okay. It says it's difficult to watch. Well, Gideon, we've taken cognizance of that. We'll look at it. Papa Lawyer, those who voted skirt and blouse has caused all these problems in Parliament. Next time, when we are voting for presidential and parliamentary, we will vote for the presidential candidate and his member of parliament. Ghana is not a European country to vote skirts and blouse. I say, and paying for no so at the beko I dream now also so I may because we share choir and people fast so lusu the German, the 2 German constituencies
North and South
over Koranza and Wenchi and there's so many places
safe seat for the party. Very safe.
There's a self-introspection. Very important, you know. You can't eat your cake and have it. But the minority is not ready for consensus, so they are prosecuting the agenda for 2024. But my brother, they ought to be consensus building. Other than that, we are not going anywhere. It's very important. Okay, so messages no mo sending brana. We'll manage. We'll try and read them. Jumadi no so enyumbre. Okay, you send the messages. Line out we no so no. We'll send the messages. Never we'll read them. Those who have concerns with the people are complaining about the desk, their eyes say they have issues. We will we'll address those issues as quickly as possible, and then we move on from here. Okay, so the course of Parliament, free other ABC and then they were trying to say less than 30 minutes.
Okay.
Less than 30 minutes, 10-15 minutes now. Because it was difficult to say no better to say odi kita odi bi awa emfa because your wise honorable your wise am be preside and there was honorable Asiama and be preside and your buy ya be 10 minutes na no why say better say we be agenda proceedings now I could try backstage consensus building then they will come back on Tuesday, and I think say engagement in the idea.
It looks like it's done. It looks like it's done. Look how it's done.
People are worried and people are trying to organize demonstrations to go and picket at Parliament and all that. Bernard Mona red berets for some time now and come on also was saying find the berets organizing demonstrations and all that because of they see what Parliament and people are scared because of your recent past.
Yes.
Near ACC.
Sir.
And Tiana, a Bassiana will be said, and I'm right about your so soon no more if you be a free banner.
Sir.
A democracy, I try say a bed no channel cranka cray. We yes, and dear ma we are. Now among crew for she won't.
Exactly.
Please, you are there not to exhibit your macho, your strength, your how loud you can shout, but more representing the various constituencies. Please. Mumba mo refit that. Some represent mo constituents. Ye ain't na mo ho. Enti yesa mo suban mo danadie mo nkasa ye ne mo bibia no and reflect wo constituency a mo free ba nya sa ase ebe ha adwen kakra. Okay, this one says good evening to you. I don't blame minority, but I blame our own party for voting against their own. I have very much powerful sense at this message is an eye opener for us. Kosono Ampim, Barcelona, he says, lawyer, the NPP should allow any candidate to pick parliamentary forms online. Well, I think with this, there ought to be reforms.
Definitely.
Party chairman na wasisa a forms are good na selfish interest in the man.
You see how the reforms
in a massive reason. In fact, NDC people are disturbing us. Pow. Okay. Now this one says NPP are doing hard work for Ghana. Nana Mwate na have for that dear swaba sends us this message, and this one says we want okay, who MP Ben to apologize. Okay, MP no nidino obetimi assign ascend there bananka ya kan because dinner who I'm sure say what type there was a problem. So please, so also type message MP crowd person apologize, but then we'll look at it and then we'll see how it goes. Okay, now this one says the hardship in Ghana now is not because of COVID. Stop deceiving Ghanaians. Okay, he says the problem we have in Ghana is not about COVID. Gusty Man from Brekum. Gusty Man, good evening to you. He says, so Okujato will always want to destroy the image of others to become famous. Adjusafua must sue him heavily if he is not able to provide any evidence. He's gradually losing his credibility. Gusty Man from Brekum sends us this message. Good evening to you, lawyer. We are enjoying your program at OT Region, Ketekrache District Police Station as duty men. Lawyer, I thank you too. Okay, Kwajo, good evening to you. And for now, Mosom Ghana, Ewo Krachi, Yaboma Baso, Ewo Jumadi Sunkwa, Ghana Police, Edema, Ghana. We are proud of you guys.
I'm going to send you a message.
Yes. Good evening to you, lawyer. The MPP is learning a bitter lesson out of the 2020 elections, and we should all say never again by changing the leadership. Regards to Chairman Odeno Kwakuapia Koka, the incoming Ashanti Regional NPP Chairman. This one is coming from Richie B. Afrancho. Now this one says, hello, Punch. I am Papa Stone inside Ejaso Akuapim. Are you okay with the kind of governance we are having now? Well, that's the question you're asking us. But yes, seek your opinion on issues going on. You can send us also your view and we'll read it to the hearing of the whole world. Hi, good evening to you, lawyer. My name is Chef Munin from Tamale. Lawyer, about the NDC, we are disappointed in them by the way that we should never make a mistake and vote Scatam Browse because we made this mistake. Now because of that, the Speaker of Parliament is taking opportunity to he's taking opportunity to fool Ghanaians. By the way, he should wait and see who will go. Okay, we're saying waiting for 2024 to see what happens. I appreciate trying to put together the message. John Mensah, deputy organizer, NPP from La Côte d'Ivoire, says Ghanaians to see the NDC MPs because of the party interest is not working for Ghanaians. Okay, Mr. John Mensah, bonsoir. Comment allez-vous? Good evening to you, lawyer. I think the NDC are misanthropic to the word ajenkwa, but not the budget. Ken from Adujama since this message. Well, those who are calling me, please, unfortunately, I am not able to pick your call because we are only reading text messages. Hello, good evening to you, boss. Well, good evening to you. What tomorrow? Tomorrow is going to be Farmers' Day holiday, and tomorrow Kessben media is organizing a walk. Na walk no me ko ja board no ho am hwe itinerary no ba bia e be fa baby e be fa no. Jola ka e show sa no private me Jola ka Sergio bichiao ma hu se baby you know e be fa no bi wo mpa kakra route no me monitor route no na you came to mind Jola ka Sergio, so you have to put your ass together. Let's see how tomorrow you're going to. The same time tomorrow, lawyers in Ashanti region will also be working. Area Ebe Roberts or Rich Park Hona, Yene Ghana Police and Judicial Service Staff, and then there's another group. Yene football matches, and we will score all of them. The legal starlets are very strong, formidable team. So please, tomorrow is going to be an interesting day. NDC are really helping us as James Idrisu Kamara sends us this message. You know, this one says, good evening to you, lawyer. NDC always want Ghana to destroy, but trust in Lord, Ghana will live in grace. Uncle Takwa sends us this message. This one says, lawyer, in fact, the MPP MPs don't respect the speaker. Lawyer, tell Nana that this is West Budget in the Fourth Republic. Nana from Cape Coast sends us this message. Good evening to you, lawyer. Please kindly thank your panel for me, because when I watch how the parliamentarians are behaving, it brings bad name to Mother Ghana. But I am really glad for the education given tonight. My regards to husband, Sir John, at Chere, and my mom, Madam Ama Benewa from Gifty. Hi, lawyer, please, do you know that the government is still owing NAPCO trainees 2 months? Hey, NAPCO for Makamo. What I'm sending message, Kaya Demunkwa, then I'm sending back. Why? What's that? The baby for Ghana, okay. Okay. A canon kwa. Unkomo chika kra. Okay. Now this one says, lawyer, in fact, the MPP don't respect the speaker. Well, I'm sure I've read your message somewhere. Now this one is saying, please, the poor rate is very high, so thank us, especially the e-levy. If we are not there, where are you? Okay. Now this message says, good evening to you. I am Ike from Akosombo. Please tell the MPP that Akan, we say Adija eni muna na enam. Okay, Adija eni muna na enam. Well, I got you. Please, Papa Lawyer, the MPP leaders are to blame. You blame themselves. So change the polling station law by Jemfi from SCDA. It says the polling station law will have to be changed. There ought to be massive reforms. Good evening to you, sir. I wonder that while we're still talking about politics, I think we should call a spade, not a big spoon. Please, things are not going on well. Bad roads, we are saying no money, but our president is really enjoying himself. Aisha from Ashaiman. Well, Aisha from Ashaiman, that rhymes, eh? Isaac from Wasa East Constituency says, please, the e-levy is a laudable and strategic decision from the government, but there is a double taxation somewhere because the government's already deduct taxes from public sector workers, and at the same time, when they are sending their family money, that is double taxation. Okay, Abbas from Offense says MPP and their violent leaders can easily plunge the country into chaos. The whole thing started in 2020 elections when EC and Supreme Court teamed up to ignore rule of law to make Akufo-Addo the president of the Republic of Ghana. Hey. Wow. Lawyer, now the MPP have deceived Ghanaians and to the extent that they impersonate how Adwoa Safo, Honorable Adwoa Safo, we ought to investigate the last, and all MPP MPs who spoke to ladies should face the law. Alaji Farrakhan Obuasi Sensor, the one Alaji Adwoa Safo Abeka said she was there, and I think that the investigation is ongoing. Please, can't Parliament do anything to this Ashaman MP? He is the same person who pushed Osla during voting in the House. His character is unacceptable at all. My name is Samuel from Obuasi. Well, is concerned about the Ashaman MP. You vote against your own party candidate and encourage others to vote skirt and blouse. Today, this is where we are. NPP, let's blame ourselves. From Barry Mayao. Okay, Barry Mayao says this. Please, I am DJ Boyo from Techiman. I wonder why the minority refused sitting with the majority when the main speaker was absent. Please, is there any reason? Our problems, Ghanaians here, as our politicians, both the MPP and the NDC. Baba Musa sends us this message from Ejira. Now, this one says, good evening to you, lawyer. Please, I really appreciate your crew for the discussion. In fact, all MMDCs, all MMDAs in Ghana have their action plans to, okay, I'm sure this is action plan, okay. Alaji, this is Owusu thanking you from Jacobu for what you are doing for Ghana. I'm sure you know him. Good evening to you. I am Japheth from Akrokere. After witnessing what have been going on recently, I don't think these MPs are there to represent us. They are just there to represent themselves. Oh, you have an issue there. Please, I'm in support of what the NDC MPs are doing. They are fighting for poorest. Please, lawyer, I'm in support. I'm in support of the e-levy. Wow, I can't sync the message with what you posted. Let's see how it goes. Lawyer, I am Bright from Kwao Ba in the Upper West Achim Adieso. I don't blame the speaker, but I blame the betrayers of the NPP. They have regretted for doing that. Shame to NPP betrayers. Greetings to Honorable Frederick Obeng Adong, Deputy Minister for Transport and incoming Eastern Regional Chairman, Jeff Kunedu Ado. Good evening to you, lawyer. This is not good for MPP to remove Speaker Chair. NS must apologize. Desmond from North Tongo. Shame to Okuje to Abrakwa. Okay, this one says our problem Ghana here is our politicians, both the NDC and the MPP. Baba Musa sends us this message. This one says, good evening to you, lawyer. Ajenkwa budget should be revoked and rather be called Together We Build budget, so that every Ghanaian will know that he or she is a contributor to the development of the country. Ghana, for MPP, MP caucus should stop the autocratic movement in parliament, for Ghana is advancing in democracy. Wisdom and knowledge are to be blended together, or else 1 Corinthians 1:18-31. Raymond Asante Achim South Jaso sends out this message. Okay, this one says, it better we MPP learn from our mistake now before it's too late. My name is Gago Mohammed from Asumura Goso. The polling station executives voting must be expanded to include many people, adults, census. It's better we MPP learn from our mistake before it is too late. My name is Gago Mohammed. I've read your message somewhere. Now this one says, good evening to you, Teria from Mosul. Teria, good evening to you. Good evening to you, Mr. Lawyer. Please, ideally, well, I've read your message somewhere, I am sure. This one says, lawyer, the MPP is doing nothing special in Ashanti region.
Omame ekwanwe na titru yemfa nkyerɛkyerɛ animum kakra emfa e-levy eho na mekanisa yeni kan emusa eho sɛ botaye ben enisi aban ne so sɛ wohwehwɛ sika ede afiri ho na yedi ababeye si yeti botaye na se a na yɛhwɛ sɛ de enhyehyɛ no esi etia me ye sure say ye mu bebe 90% ebeka say no aban yemfa yaso entie no nimum yenni na chi na yenkrokrade no say de ade no betimi akosi baabi a ye nyina ye bo ebedwo so ohini de di kan ye hwɛ say ye the digitization and digitalization of the Ghanaian economy say yedi abefo kwan so ebe di dwuma said ye be ya ebetimi ma kwan e fa so ayeye niema bi atimi akɔhwehwo na akɔfɛ amayen ebi ni de he wuti ofie wo national health insurance ewu na wuti ofie na wa renew ade so when renew ade say kura de anhwe ya enche bia omo ye nhye ni wi a ye voter ID card no ye no kura na ebetimi de akɔ hospital amana yeye. Say NDC issue statement from national to all regional of friends saying, Chairman, say, Omo hwe say be your members ebenya omo national ID card if we say electoral commission adi adwenkyere bia ba say ye kwakoto aba 2024 no ID card that would be for identification with my national ID card and this issue statement to be MPP there nyasa wona oteso wona ade nje anybody nti o party untimi mfa or statement in party executives war region ne constituency said be ya o so on be di akire na members no mahu so bia war national ID card. And the national ID card, no President Kufo na shase when we ana okoye emfie nwotwe NDC antimi anye. Na na do dan Kufo ado buy first 3 years no we national ID card no. Na we national ID card da afe na eho enema bebrebe ubetimi de aye amana ye. But e-levy die wo hwe enhyehyɛ aban we aye. Mobile money payment interoperability say ya no ubetumi atena ofie na wafa wo phone usika wo bank accounts ubetumi atwa be go phone so de wo phone so nso ados no ubetumi de akwakoto wo bank account mu sanji shey we say na no sa de QR code e buy obi ton ade o ne machines ho o QR code e wo ho makwakwakoto ade mi tuaka ya no answer ma scanning the code no na matua ono no be che me se me fan kwato the bank account mu na ansanto me fan to the momo account no ohene the long and short of the story is a sad digitization ye nyina amma say wo hwe world ranking, okay, United Nations world ranking, ye ranking 5th in the whole of Africa. So what you say, even in another ranking krano ye no krano ye rank best 4th in the whole of Africa. So what you say, na we senso na edi enibie bia na enyam maye no edi piepie hwe mobile conference president any attorney general eba be address him was almost professionals mako 60,000 womo entuato emfa mabai digitization ne koyi sanema we nyina epie ansa na womo say esikafo ahodwofo womo tia ahodwo yahwe nipa mako be say 5,000 womo so womo di akoniaba run business womo ni tax identification number cheso womo ni number wetimi di adu womo chi akwadwo womo to amana yeye enti enema bebrebe AC yeye nim se mi opami Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia a champion sa agenda way but kosa ye musa ye ho say ye feel say sa name we nyina ekoso ye enjoy bi nanso ye musa ye ho say ye wo infrastructure ye de build sa name ye de ye sa name we nyina ye niam bi ye de na enkonko ye say ye hospital ne asie enko ye say adan of friend say ekwan ne ye enko ye say bridge and e wo ho ni ntina ye nim say sa name na etimi ma ye sa name we say nyina no ye niam bi na ya hyehyenti na etimi ma etimi ye sa name we the protocol say refer to digital infrastructure no na say we rank 5th in the world edia wo person by 2022 wo de wo sa enhyewe ekompempenso bia na esese wo be hia sika se wo de be kwakọ wura sa digital infrastructure no na wa bomodin na wa pagya mu na ba bia ye kọ no aye fe na ye nika amaye sese ye lucky kra na one here 2024 ye kwakoto aba no said the kan no ye nkongo use EC card bia ye kwakọ use ye national ID card for identification the chene say aye bemba ya abato no e ka ye bo mu no kra no so aye dey eso ate nti mfaso ye die ndie bebrebe ba saa nhyehyɛ ye we say nyina ye bo ho ka ye diska kokowram ansa na etmia build aba we say e-levy no what the be kwakɔhwɛ saa digital infrastructure no na yasan atoto ni biem amana kosro now say enema na ye use no say ye tokoso nyina no you know kind of for at the budget equal what say edwadia na manfo edino enye se wakodwa kesema na say enemo mode abefo kwan so tentan so na udidi dwuma no move from ohamu nchichemu aduana 44% e dia 120% ohamu nchemu ha any you know so yɛnti ɛhɔ na sɛ yɛkɔ na sɛ yɛkɔ ne saa deɛ a na ɛsɛ sɛ wobɔ adeɛ no ho ban ɛte sɛ wasi ɛdan na wato ho fence wall sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a woma sɛbe krɔmfo a anaasɛ nipa bɔne bi a ɛmmɔ nwura fie hɔ no ɔnkɔsesa wo nneɛma ɛnkɔ deɛ pɔtɔ kasam yɛfrɛ no cyber security wade aseɛ yɛno nso nti no e-levy no yɛde bi ɛnti sɛ wohwɛ a e-levy no kwakɔboa deɛ nneɛma a ɛboa yɛn ma yɛtumi ɛyɛ ɛdi saa adwumadeɛ wei sɛ nyinaa no nhyehyɛeɛ a yɛde kɔkɔ wura mu ɛne ɛho banbɔ a yɛbɛbɔ deɛ ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa ɛyɛ sɛ CDD for ɛyɛ wɔn research bi na wɔn yɛ research no wɔn se wɔn kɔ busa Ghana for sɛ ɛdeɛ bɛɛ paa na ɛda mo akoma so a mo pɛ sɛ aban ɛyɛ ma mo deɛ di kan a Ghana for nyinaa saa nhwehwɛmu no bɛtɔ abɔntene deɛ di kan ne sɛ Ghana for so wɔn akwan nyɛ wɔn nyɛ akwan papa na akwan na ɛnyɛ no nso so yɛn mmɔ nkɔnten nkɔnkɔhwɛ sɛ aban no sika no wɔnyɛ no hemfa na ɔde ayɛ akwan no aban akyerɛ mu sɛ ɛyɛ pɔtɔkasɛm wɔsɛ sources mmiɛnsa mabi mmiɛnsa ne yɛka sika no yɛnya sika no free deɛ di kan ɛyɛ toll levy a wokɔ a na wɔkɔto no toll na watwa toll deɛ tɔ so mmienu ɛyɛ sɛ wokɔkɔtɔ petrol anaasɛ diesel wokɔtɔ fuel ɛno nso levy a ɛda so ebi so kɔ road fund no ansa na deɛ tɔ so mmiɛnsa wokɔyɛ wo nkrataa wɔ DVL a na saa mmiɛnsa no nyinaa na ɛkɔ road fund no woka no nyinaa bɔ ma ɛma 1.9 billion Ghana cedis saa 1.9 billion no ne sɛ wohwɛ yɛakwan a yɛpɛ sɛ yɛyɛ no ɔman mu a na kyerɛ sɛ nyɛ deɛ sɛ sika wei bɛtumi agyina ne mu ama no ayɛyie enti ɛnyɛ nwanwa sɛ contractors tumi yɛ adwuma no aban ɔntumi nyɛ sika anyɛ dɛn entua wɔn ka sɛ aban se saa e-levy wei no wɔ expect sɛ ɔbɛnya bɛsɛ 6.9 billion yɛmfa no bɛsɛ 7 billion me kwa deɛ me saa te so koraa sɛ yɛn aban tumi nya bɛsɛ 6 billion na 6 billion no na sɛ aban tumi ti mu bɛsɛ 3 billion ɛde kɔka road fund no nya bɛsɛ 4 billion or 4.2 billion or 4.5 billion Ghana cedis a what it means ne say sɛ sika wei sɛ ɛyɛ man mu Ghana man mu ha yaa yɛnyɛ sika yɛn kɔbɔ ɔbosia ana daakye bi yɛn ma ne yɛn nananom ɛnso so aba bɛbrɛ ana ɛkɔkɔba ne sɛ yɛkɔtua abosia no a wɔn akɔbrɛ sɛm fifi no wɔn de akɔtua abosia no wɔde yɛnya yɛn toboa nkakra ɛna yɛde yɛnyɛ sɛ sika no ɛkɔkɔba ne saa na sɛ aban wɔ dedicated fund bɛsɛ 4 billion or 4.5 billion wɔn sɛ afibia ne nsa bɛka a deɛ ɛsɛ wɔyɛ ne sɛ opɛ sika bɛsɛ 20 billion 25 billion na akwan ne yɛ bridges ne yɛ asphalt ne yɛ interchanges ne yɛ flyovers saa nneɛma wɔyɛ aban yɛnyɛ gbɔman Ghana nhwehwɛmu akyɛn sɛ ɛda yɛ akoma so no yɛtumi ayɛ saa nneɛma wɔ nyinaa na kuafoɔ ɛno baeɛ atumi afiri mmeammea aba kurom atumi ama bɛtɔn wɔn yɛ mfidi dwuma wɔn nso atumi akɔ so na ɔman no yɛakɔ ne abadie no nso so ayɛhyɛhwɛ ama yɛno ɛna ɛbɛboa na ɔman no apagya okay enti Ghanafoɔ kasɛ akwan no ɛda wɔn akoma so a ntiaseɛ wɔm nyansa wɔm na nso so yɛnkɔte ahaban mmra yɛnkɔte aduro mmra ɛno ane ahaban yɛno nti aban sɛ e-levy no a wɔde ba no ɔbɔmɔden a na ɔde akwakwa ebi so akwakɔhyɛ yɛakwan yɛn da yɛ akoma so no ɔde akwakɔhyɛ mu deɛ ɛtɔ so biom ɛne sɛ sese yɛ ɔman Ghana yɛte mu sese yɛ ɔha mu nkyekyɛnum mu aduonum ɛnwɔtwe akyire pɔ mmienu 58.2% ɛyɛ ɔman Ghanafoɔ out of saa 30.8 million Ghanaians no yɛmfa no bɛsɛ 31 million Ghanaians no ɛyɛ nkwadaa a wɔn yɛ mfie edu nwɔtwe ɛkɔ fam 18 years and below lawyer nkɔmɔ no nyinaa yɛdie no nyinaa sɛ yɛ digital infrastructure cyber security road infrastructure die nyame kɛseɛ paa lawyer sɛ mmerɛ nim kora na nkasɛm ne nkasɛm baako a mɛka die gyina so ɛyɛ mmabunu adwuma sɛsɛi wosɛ de onyankopɔn si bɔɔ nipa no wabɔ nipa na woyɛ babu na wɔma ahoɔden foforo bi na saa ahoɔden no woyɛ ɔman na se wo mabuno a wo dɔso wo man na wa momode an krakra saa ahoɔden no ama wo amfa ho saa ahoɔden no antimi anya dwuma amfa meboa wo man nkyekere no man nkan kra se wan hwe ya no mo de saa ahoɔden no potokasam energy no no mo de kokoya adeponi bi ye no mom so man ne bɛbɔ ho ka ebesa atwo man akɔ akiri ye nti aban wei say look yes me buy me the napco buy ye ne de me de bese so ano keke ebiem youth employment koso papa ko for de buy me ba no mahye kena yes ye were youth in afforestation ye no so koso any other youth offense programs na nemom say de me de ade sonko potokasem was a paradigm shift and eba de me de ba ne say me bema me mabuna wo Ohene Gyan atiase se enye se wo be wi adwuma na obia de ne CV akokosa lie se wo kokopan aban adwuma ya na kopan krankra adwuma na aye aban ka se ho no wa close door no afi we say I'm say financial clearance is over 70,000 people okay nanso so yen sheyema ani ye nananom ni ye nuanom kuma yen hwe mo nkran se womo so ebetumi ahihye enwuma emanwuma atintim amom kra tumi afa nkrofo adwuma ye no nti no yemfa yani enkonkosi ho na se wo de nani kokosi ho de a ene na onyae mabunu no kwa ni agencies mienu National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program and a Ghana Enterprise Agency womo ene banks womo ni womo ebeye adwuma na aban se wo be hwa no watete mabuni ekwan papa so a efem na wabomodia na wasan ama enipa wo mo bedi wo mo achie wo mo ntitie wo mo dwumayem ansa na wapesika asade ahye wo mo dwuma no ade aso mo asene ana wa mo bi a obedi wo mo achie potokase no so wa mental wo mo eba taxes any regulations sheye ho niam nyina na wo National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program the Ghana Enterprise Agency ebehwe ayesan tutu yewe nyina said ye beya enwuma ebeba wo man mu a Ghana fo mabunu petintim nyuma managina te second of reata no tintim nyuma managina on betimi tintim nyuma managina te se togbe afada no motimi tintim nyuma managina womo betintim nyuma managina te se lawyer mo wie school amo abie mo law firm amo afa nipa ba ko mienu miensa a mo susu mo ni omo ye adwuma etua wo ka eho na aban ne se yemfa ye nya den enkonkɔhye budget way e-levy way esoro nkokora ne se me makase Sambotaye papa we ye si aban no so nti no sa me sende na ye 100 cities na ye ntemi a lawyer me de 20 beto so said ye be ya 20 no ye betie na mom mame kire mu kakra say youth employment no so aban so and sana public transport or this can be kokoshem na mom say wo momo e wo bank e wo wallet so now they koto banker e wo Momo wallet and bank account. Uko year a buying say until what the big cockatoon so a buying till. Okay. Daba 24 hours. So who send 100 Ghana cedis a buying say on TBBA. Now you're not on Chemu. So only you should say Ghana has say no in a 24 hours no. Or how much Chemu best at Biasa equasi at Diana 30 to 40%. One was sending 100 Ghana cedis. The sanity idea. Yenya said ye be sa we say mina free. Na say oh sending 150 Ghana cedis and I say 200. You no crown of first 100 Ghana cedis na nya den. It
will not be affected. Okay. Thank you so much for the education. Ishak Che Brobe Alaj. Honorable Francis Asenso Boache, Bantuma Asenso Boache, Member of Parliament for the people of Bantuma, Osei, Ombe inaugurates a Bantuma Youth Choir. Bantuma Youth Choir. So on the 11th of December 2021, about 6 p.m. our Church of Pentecost or Bantama. There's going to be a inauguration of the Bantama Youth Choir, and it is also going to be time now so a opportunity for festival of night lessons and carols. And Tiana Shannon Suna Yakwakobuana Nabibia Koso. Oh, Minya Bako Dallas, Eja Michel Memoajo Enyumbre. It just says indiscipline among this 8th parliament is just too much. Their behavior is unacceptable. Regards to Mayor Samuel Pai. Good evening to you, Mayor Kabra Sechi, Kabra Sampai. Yeah, it's been a while. We'll link up. Messages, plenty of them. Let me see if I can quickly read a few of them and then we'll run away. We are left with just 2 minutes. Good evening to you, lawyer. Over 5 months now, we, the youth in afforestation, haven't received our salary. Tell Nanado Christmas is just around the corner. Well, the budget will be approved soon. Yeah, from Matimati Mafija Kwabresa say we in Ashanti region should be vigilant on our MPs, especially MPP. We should try. Okay, I get your message. This one says, NDC should shut up after all that they did when they introduced many taxes, including taxes on condom. And this one says, good evening to you, lawyer. Couldn't the government maintain the toll and at the same time introduce the e-levy and then use the toll money to pay the NAPCO trainees and other purposes? Well, you have a point there, Louis was a sense as this message. This one says, good evening to you, lawyer. My problem with this government is the weak communication channel. They should have educated the general public about the need to cancel the toll levy. Alfred Onko from Atuntuma Ponua district census. It says what is happening in Parliament. Okay, Ms. Shermo Mufanchame, please, does it mean that Speaker Baben also added himself to the minority number to boycott the budget? Oh, he's gone to Dubai for medical checkup or something. He's out of the country. He'll come. I think sometime on the 14th or so.
I think so.
He's out of the country. Please educate us whether Joe Wise is supposed to be part of the quorum or not when he assumed the position of a speaker. Well, this is a matter of interpretation. So I'm sure majority, they say, being a member of parliament, he is entitled to be counted by way of counting people for purpose of quorum. Minority for disagree, but as it stands now, near C Tuesday, no NSCI was watchers that the budget has been approved until otherwise set aside or determined by a Supreme Court or something. So, lawyer, it looks like this government sees no problem at all in saying the job cuts in this country. Okay, Kwame Gyan again. Well, so soon our time is up. Alaji, our time is up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, I abo enundu. I was say if Johnny a free studios.
Yeah, dear, make can dear chat for the say. A year in Susie, if I leave e-levy no home, and I buying or the other. So far, Cecilia baby we dear a year in Susie. Minority across the say no dear me to minority leader Haruna Idrusu na yura kuja to abrakwa de the tone of Facebook wall just as say no and tiasiaba say minority and the majority na
they are building consensus.
Building consensus
Okay.
say tax number name no minority say 1% about 1%. Majority is about 1.5%. Me who say you are phenomenon can opposed to no 1.5%. No more percent minimum 100 and also empty economy. Nanka minority enko 500. And as they say no more bobo na minority so much to say emra 300
Ghana.
But abandon the 100 Ghana no.
If there'll be a better ground somewhere.
It's
good, sir. Uncompromising stance on e-levy. At least now there's that kind of building bridges.
Exactly. Because what been here say you been here sika instead say you be compromising.
Okay, so madam for architect Dompre. Dompre, you know there. In fact, that last week, you know, there na me ye babysitting. Until Mr. Fachemis. Bia na was me ko bia. Madam for pa me nua lawyer Siama as so ye deputy registrar. Ono so ne papa ye na was say ko jan wo brekum. But na me ye babysitting. I was doing babysitting for the whole of last week. So move and check me.
As a Ghana for me, my dear, move with you.
But now we are beginning to.
Well, I know you are on the man and one over there. We are used to it.
I'm ready to come back. So, and to move and check me, but don't press or I more yonder bushia for us. The entire family of the late opinion Koyata Boache. Say yenda must say, or Dawson Kwamo Betray, Edema Bushan, Wabra, or ye last week, Damunia say. So, Saturday, Kusibuafo, Sunday, Mr. Ten will be there to support the family. Meeting at the Jamakramo. 1 hour, she said, Jumadi, 1 hour, cameraman, MCR, everybody at the BBRC. Yankopo, 1 hour, 10 cries, so our year production, yet Damunina Asi. Yankopo, Yadumana, what you send there, if I Sumo or Punch Jumadi, so our Kessben television and on Kessben radio. We are working tomorrow, be part of the work, Makramo.